Hello friends, today we're going to solve another problem, which is problem 1 from chapter 4, and the problem is this one. Make the following changes to the CourseAverage program in section 2.11. Have the user to enter 6 scores instead of 5. The revised program should drop the lowest when computing the quiz average. Each time the user enters a new score, use an if statement to compare it with the lowest score so far. If the new score is lower, assign it to the lowest score variable after all the quiz scores have been read. Subtract the lowest from the total. Extra credit. Write a program without using if statement. It's giving us this hint to use a that mean method. And then part B consists in use loops to read. Use a loop, should be. I don't think you need 2 loops. Should a loop to read and calculate the program total and quiz total. Okay. So we will need to go and redo CourseAverage, but in this part I'm going to solve both problems at the same time. Okay, so basically the program consists on getting input from the user, and then we have to store it, right? We have to store in a variable and then find the average. So we can start by creating a scanner instance. And then what we can do is we can create variables, which is going to be equal to the grade and entered. Another variable is going to be the total, and another variable is going to be the minimum value. So I'm just going mean grade. Okay. So we're going to have these 3 variables, but okay. And then after this, we will gonna use a for loop, which already we're doing part B. Okay, this 6 is coming from here, 6 scores, and then already I'm introducing the loop, so I'm doing part B, and then now we have to first of all store the variables. So we need to ask the user to input for an input. So let's do that. Enter quiz grade, and then we're going to store it on grade. And then once we store it on grade, we need to calculate the total. So we calculate the total by total. It's going to be equal. We need to initialize this variable total equal to 0, because it's 0 when the program started running. So it's going to be total plus grade. And then what we need to do is we need to write an if statement to compare it with the lowest score. So the lowest grade, let's say it's going to be 200, the minimum. So we're going to compare this minimum with this grade, and if this grade is less than the mean grade, we're going to replace this value by value entered by the user. So let's do it. So if grade is less than mean grade, so mean grade is gonna be equal to grade, and we don't need an else statement. And then what we do is at the end we keep running, and it says done. So we're doing this part, and after all the quizzes have been read, subtract the lowest from the total. Okay, so once we finish this loop, boom, we're going to subtract the lowest from the total. So it's going to be total is going to be equal to the total obtained after the loop is executed minus the minimum grade, or the lowest grade. I should put lowest, right, but it's okay. And then once we do this, we're going to calculate the average, right? So how do we calculate the average? So system.print, so average is going to be equal to the total over 5, because it was 6 at the beginning, but we're subtracting 1, so that's where the 5 is coming from. And then what we do is, that's all, right? And then we have to use this method, but let's see if this one works. Enter course grade, let's put 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. And the average is 80, like it's supposed to be, right? It will turn from 50 to 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it says like we need to enter 6 score, and we only enter in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, 6. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're subtracting this one from the total, and then we're finding the average, which is going to be 80. Yes, it's going to be 80. Now it's telling us to use this method for extract gradient. So how do we do this? We're gonna comment this out, and then what we have to do is grade is going to be equal to math that minimum, and we do this by comparing grade with the mean grade. This has to be changed to mean grade. So this method, what it does is compares these two values and the minimum, and returns the minimum of these two, and we're storing that in this on this one. Okay, now let's run it with the same numbers, and let's see, we should have the same result. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100, which is the same result. Okay, so we solved problem 1 of chapter 4, and this is it. Thank you.